Hello everybody, it's Kent Jackson from Uniques and Antiques, and I'm going to do it again. Another walkthrough for our December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th Modern Design and Decorative Auction. Over 1,800 lots fill this auction starting at 10 a.m. on December 2nd. That's a Tuesday. Bidding on our website at uniquesandantiques.com, also on Live Auctioneers and Invaluable, also Bid Spirits. You can save the most money buying on our website, uniquesandantiques.com, though it's only 25% buyer's premium and no charge for credit cards. But let me do a quick walk through the entire room, all 1,800 lots. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the items the first time through, just so you can see what we have, but there's a lot of great items. Herman Miller, there's Eames, there's teak and Danish, lots of good rosewood, artwork, sculpture. Back here you have some great sets of chairs. You have aluminum and industrial furniture. You have plastic and 70s furniture, great lamps and lighting. Let me continue on. We do about 50 lots per hour at the auction. So each auction is going to go from 10 o'clock in the morning to about 10 o'clock at night. Each auction has about 600 lots in it per. And we start out on Tuesday, December 2nd at 10 a.m. with lot number 1. And we do have to go to about lot number 600. And then we start on Wednesday, December 3rd, and we go from lot 700 to about lot 1400. And then on that Thursday, December 4th, we sell the items in this room right here, including all the good artwork, the good books, lots of great French and Danish antiques, also Danish and French modern, everything around here. Great sets of chairs. And we end up one of the days with some great curated lots of mid-century shelf lots, as well as china sets back here in the corner. Now, all these items are individually cataloged on our website, uniquesandantiques.com, and also on the other bidding platforms. So let me do a slower walkthrough and do the order of the auction. So we start over here, lots 1 through about 100. Lots of great items. You can see these amazing chairs. I'm going to walk around them. They're lot number 3. Kind of like a Paul Evans, Adrian Pearsall style goop on the sides right there. Let me not forget about this great chair we have right here by Kagan, Vladimir Kagan, as we found in the basement of the house. Now, we told them, I hope you can find the footstool, but then we realized this is the footrest. It's got the rare reticulated aluminum footrest. Look at that. Amazing workmanship. This is a rare one. You don't usually find them. Look at that. Wow. Look at the work in that. Amazing. As found in the house. A little bit of wear on the arms, but in pretty good condition. Obviously, it rotates to your favorite angle. This one is Albert Paley. Amazing wall torch sculpture. Light up. There's another piece right there. This one's signed Albert Paley. Lot number 32. Paul McCobb on the little chair right there. Very cool wooden football. Thought that was neat. Back here, you have some good rosewood credenzas. Great lamp. George Nelson with the aluminum top. Look at that triennial lamp. This is all within the first 100 lots on Tuesday, December 2nd. Lots of great glassware. Let me continue on. Down here, look at these good items here. You got the nice agate top table. You have these great candelabras. Pedro Friedberg, Gucci. These good little table decorations. Heavy bolt. Look at that nice little table down there. All right, let me continue on to lot number 100 on up. This is Hunt Sloanum. Very nice Hunt Sloanum original. Back up here, great set of chairs, very nice desk and credenza set right here with the chrome sides on it. Look at that, super clean. Good artwork all the way through the auction, especially in the last day. We come back this way, do this row, which we didn't do earlier. Just walk down a little bit fast. There's some great Brasilia, low and high. Then you have some great Paul Evans, Calvin. Getting harder and harder to find this in good condition. We have the couple chests with the brass bases, good tables, Boston lamps. Look at this amazing Carlo. Great kind of trapezoidal frame. Wall sculptures. This is a very cool bar. I can't open it. Top stuff on the top there. Good mirrors. Look at these kind of free edge Danish mirrors. The edge on that one. Signed on the back. Look at this great set of chairs. Across the top here, lot 154. I think there's a set of 6 or 8 of those. There's more right there. Nice armchairs. Very cool Pearsall table. Look at this nice lot 146 on that chair. All right, coming around, we do a little more on the front here. We packed this auction full, so it's kind of hard to see when you first pass through. Great Knoll Bandero Barcelona chairs, signed Knoll. Down here, he's having good, like a kidney-shaped table. This is a marble statue. Look at this great table right here with the Greek key base. Another table here with the seahorse handles. Look at the size of this. Sometimes it's hard in the pictures to see the scale on these items. This is a large, like stag head punch bowl. Right here, lot number 80. Look at that. Very big. Great kind of woven steel right here on the Andrews Sorbiata. These are art, furniture that is art. Salterini. That's Pace. Very nice desk here. Time Pace. Amazing with the lacquer, rosewood, and chrome. Great size too. Not too big. Fit almost anywhere. All right, let me continue on. Great sets of chairs. Everywhere you look, there's sets of artwork, abstract. Yeah, this is a nice poster right here by Sam Francis. Very large scale one. Great lamps all the way through. Look at this nice one. Danish rosewood stands. Eames chairs. Cushman. Joe Seltzer. Great leather butterfly chair. And a Mezega chandeliers and lighting. Look at that great set of chairs right there. We are only about lot 200 in day, or lot 400 in day one. Great set of chairs here. It's a total of 6 of them. We back up a little bit, do a little pan on this wall. Waste baskets, good Danish cookware. You have the Paul Evans bookends. Turn this way. Look at that nice little drop side right there. Lot number 360. All right, continuing on. A couple nice op art paintings. These items are all here for pickup after the auction. We also offer reasonably rate curbside delivery to New York City. I'll drop in a map of what our route usually looks like here. We are in the 200s. This is still in day one. These are a nice pair of Wagner chairs. Signed. They need to be re-caned. Very nice. The chair. Amazing mirror. Look at that thing. Art Nouveau style. Slat benches. Copy of an Eames footstool. Nice little Brazilian leather sofa. Some great posters too. There's a lot of loose art that's great. These are vintage Led Zeppelin posters. There's also a Rolling Stones one in there. Some nice Arthur Court animals. You got the elephant. You got the cat. You got the turtle. You got the boar. And you even got in the back there some kind of alligator or fish thing. These are all throughout the auction, these contemporary design line lamps. Everywhere you go, we're stacked up 6 high. Table, nice little chrome table, nice little set right here. Here's an amazing card table in rosewood, lot number 152. All right, let me go down into the hallway here. Some good globes, wall units, chairs. Come back this way. Sunufu stool. We're almost to the end of day 1. Continue this way. This is all from day 2 now. Day 2 starts at lot number 700. Look at this great little Tempestini set. It's a table and 4 of these amazing chairs in this cool green kind of aqua color. Very nice. This is a great little piece right here. It's a little bit large scale, so hopefully I have a spot for it. But it's all tile top. It's a good artist. The guy's named Steve Chase. Look at that nice little chaise lounge. Back here in the back, more of the stem light lamps. This is a very cool kind of masthead mermaid. It's not wood or anything. It's a newer fiberglass one. All right, let me continue this way. Walk down this aisle real fast. You have a lot of case pieces. This is all in day 2. Lots of good sets of chairs and tables. Eames. Just coming straight ahead. Whole bunch of vintage radios. Look at these amazing cabinets right here. They're metal. They're not old. They're newer. 1278. But inside, lots of great smalls. We use our merchandise as merchandise displays. And once somebody comes and picks up the bookcases, we have to find another spot for the merchandise. But it saves us room. Hopefully they leave them here for a little while. Not. That reminds me, we're open until the 17th of December for pickup. After that, we're not going to reopen again until January 6th. So pick up your stuff right away or wait till January to get it. Our next auction will be in February. All right, so we have day 1 done. Now let me come over here to where the beginning of day 2 is. And that's usually in this section. Lot number 700 starts day 2. Lots of good op art. Smalls. Come back this way. These great Swedish cabinets here with the floral decorations on them. There's 3 of them. Very nice shape. Very cool. All right, down here you have some good shelves. Some great bronzes. This is earlier in the sale. This is lot 30. Look at these. This is all day 2 now again. Great piece of art by Furin. Look at this kind of lenticular piece of art right here where it changes as you go around. Over here you have some other art. Nice abstract. Great carved marble. You come this way. Look at this great painting. Cement. Sign on the back. Good fireplace tools. Look at these very nice floor lamps. It's a pair of them. Good op art mirror. Art that is abstract. Good chandeliers. Reminds me, I missed this chandelier over here. Let me point to it real quick. That right there is a Tynell chandelier. We believe it to be original. It's a nice one. About 44. Backing around. Let me continue with day 2. Nice sheep. It's a smaller size sheep. All right, continuing on around the front here. This is towards the middle end of day 2. I'll just give you a sneak peek. That starts day 3. Here's the beginning of day 2. Don't have time to open up all the artwork that's around here, but as you can see, there's some great large format abstract art. Very cool gazelle horns, abstract wooden art, nice marble tables, cool subway sign, a nice little bench. All these items in the auction. All right, let's go over to the day 3 room. This next section will start at 10 a.m. on Thursday, December 4th. Now, as far as preview, we allow people to come in on Monday, December 1st from 10 to 6. But we also allow people to show up pretty much anytime the auction's going on, take a look at the items. Now, none of the bidding happens in person, but you can bid on your device while you're here looking at the items that you want to see. So we're open for the preview during the auction, day before the auction. So if you want to stop by on Tuesday and take a look at something, we're here, 2500 Market Street, Aston, PA. All right, so the day starts out with a bunch of nice mid-century furniture and art and everything. And then we get through the Danish and French antiques, come around here and start doing some great artwork. This painting right here, the consignor paid over $20,000 for. It's a nice one. Lot number 613. And it's Alan Marden. This is an amazing paper mache Santa. Lot number 1666. We come back here. Let's talk about the art a little bit. So there's a bunch of items deaccessioned from the Franklin Mint Library, where they had these paintings done by very prominent artists for their books. I'll go over and look in the other section after we do some of these. But these paintings, even though they're portraits, instant ancestors, are kind of amazing. This is Penelope, and it is painted by John Opie, 1761 to 1807. So this is a good 200-year-old painting. Now we have another. This one is painted by Martin Perturshee, S-H-E-E. Again, over 200 years is the age on this painting. Prominent Mrs. Reynolds. And on the back, there's a bunch of information about who she is and whose daughter she is. This in a great kind of Bucks County, Maine, New England Impressionist painting. Lot 1649 by Frederick John Mahaupt. Some of his paintings bring 70, 80,000. So this one is going to do pretty well at the auction, we hope. Down at the bottom here, you have some others. Let me look across the top. Great paintings all around. I'm not going to look at every single one of them. Good if you are interested in illustrated children's books like the N.C. Wyeth, the Jessie Wilcox Smith, the Jules Verne, and the Oz books. We have some great lots of those. More paintings. These are by Lipke. These are also from the Franklin Library. So are these Franklin Library paintings. So this one is Herbert Taus, original painting from the Franklin Library. This one also from the Franklin Library. Let me see the name on it real quick. This one is Burton Silverman. Roy Anderson, Franklin Library painting. Let me go around here and I'm going to show you some of the Bernard Fuchs's from the while we pass. Look at this amazing collection, lot 1611. The same person that spent a lot of money on that piece of art right there bought this one. Very nice. On the Indian painting. All right, so these are all Bernard Fuchs. So let's see, Bernard Fuchs right here. All the way across to here, Bernard Fuchs from the Franklin Library, Bernard Fuchs, Bernard Fuchs. These are by Robert Heindel. So you have the Robert Heindel. Now there is a little damage on the corner there. This is nice. Now these paintings are mostly unstretched, but they are on canvas. There are oil paintings on canvas. Robert Heindel. This one is a Herbert Taus. Nixon and Kennedy, an original. Signed down there. These are also Bernard Fuchs. These are for the authors, you know, kind of on the title page where they put a little portrait of them. Other great oil paintings. This one's from Swan's Way, the book, and it was by Malcolm Liepke. Nice ones over there. They're Gary Kelly. All right, so let me continue on. The rest of day 3. We passed through here and saw the great bronzes and statuary. Look at this nice solid marble table. All one piece, or at least it doesn't come apart, put it that way. Very nice one back here. From the same collection as the other 200-year-old paintings. All right, let me continue on with some of the smalls. Okay, so in this auction, there's some great porcelains, bronzes, glass, pottery, baccarat, Wedgwood, Meissen, Porter, I guess fruit plates, Waterford, bronze. Look at these great figurines right here, kind of, they're Tuttles. These are more Malcolm Liepke's from the Franklin Library. All right, let me continue on. A whole section over here of Canton, blue and white, sold in groups. Nice and Mari, more Chinese and Japanese. Look at the good lamps and cloisonne. More over here. Nice little grouping there. Japanese masks. This one could be a sleeper right here. It's a lot 1756, and it's a samurai sword. Very high quality one. Came from a great estate on the main line. There's your Suva. Great handle. All right, good cane collection. There is a lot in the 1700s of mid-century modern jewelry. Try to get you a better view of that stuff. Reflection. Chanel belt. There's an amazing watch, but I don't think is out here. It's the Van Cleef & Arpels watch. 18 karat. All right, let me continue on. Super lamp. Lalique. Lots of great Disney showcase by Royal Dalton. I'll just pull one of these open so you can see what these people spent a lot of money on their collectibles. This is the Cinderella horse and buggy. Waterford, Roseville, books. All right, I think you've about seen it. Lots of good candy molds. These are from the same collection from the last auction. We had a bunch of candy molds. Back over here, some good Danish. Great little Victorian. Pine secretary. Step over this direction. Have we looked down here? I think we have. All right, there's also outdoor furniture, which I'm not going to go out and show. And this is the area where the lots are. And I'm going to say we end day 3 with a nice little selection of spirits and collectible wines. All right, so let me just do a quick pass on the way back out here and remind everybody that the auction is December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Bidding is happening now on our website, uniquesandantiques.com. And it's good 1,850 lots. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the auction. Bye-bye.